Picture this. It's a Saturday afternoon in the 1960s. You're holding your mom's hand as the glass doors swing open. The smell of perfume hits first, then roasted peanuts, then the faint hum of a live pianist near the escalator. Department stores weren't just places to shop. They were the beating heart of the American Main Street experience. They were theaters of wonder, where you could buy a dress, eat lunch, meet Santa, and feel like part of a community, all under one roof. But like all golden eras, that one slowly faded. Today we're looking at 10 department store traditions that completely disappeared. The sights, sounds, and smells of a time when shopping felt like magic. 1. The majestic window. Displays before smartphones and social media, the holiday season began not with ads, but with windows. Big department stores like Macy's and Marshall Field's spent months crafting elaborate window displays that told entire stories with mannequins, moving figures, and twinkling lights. Kids would press their noses against the glass, wide-eyed, as animated elves or dancing snow queens brought Christmas to life. These displays weren't just marketing, they were art. Entire families would come downtown just to see them, a ritual that marked the start of the holiday season. But as malls grew and shopping moved to the suburbs, foot traffic downtown thinned. The art of the department store window faded with it. Today, only a few cities still hold on to that old magic, a reminder of when wonder was handmade and shared on the street corner, the in-store tea room. Once upon a time, every department store had a tea room, elegant spaces where women gathered for lunch, often with white gloves and pearls. These weren't fast food counters, they were experiences. Chicken salad on a crystal plate, tomato aspic, a slice of coconut cake, and tea poured from silver pots. For many women in mid-century America, a visit to the tea room was a day out, a moment of grace and glamour. Stores like Marshall Field's or Wanamaker's turned their tea rooms into landmarks. But as the culture shifted and time grew shorter, the leisurely lunch gave way to food courts and quick bites. The tea room faded quietly, leaving behind linen tablecloths and faint echoes of silver spoons against china. 3. The elevator operator. If you ever rode an elevator in a department store back in the day, you might remember the gentle voice. 3rd floor, ladies' coats, children's shoes, and toys. Dressed sharply in uniform, the elevator operator wasn't just there to push buttons, they were part of the show. Their polite chatter made every ride feel like a small journey. But automation changed everything. By the late 1960s, self-service elevators replaced the operators, and that human touch was gone. Today, elevators are silent boxes, efficient but soulless. The operator's charm lives on only in old movies and memories of a more courteous time. The live pianist. Many department stores once filled their floors with the sound of live piano music. A pianist would sit near the escalator or perfume counter, playing everything from light jazz to holiday tunes. It created an atmosphere of calm sophistication, a soundtrack to your shopping. Shoppers remember the warmth of those melodies, how they made even a crowded store feel elegant. But as budgets tightened and automation took over, live music was one of the first luxuries to go. Today, you're more likely to hear pre-recorded pop hits than a real person playing Moon River. The pianist may be gone, but that melody of gentler days still plays in memory. 5. The coat and hat check. Walking into a department store once felt like entering a ballroom. And of course, you didn't carry your coat around while you shopped. The coat and hat check was a simple courtesy that made shopping comfortable. A friendly attendant would take your belongings, hand you a brass tag, and wish you a pleasant day. It was a small gesture of care, something that said, "You're our guest, not just our customer." But as self-service became the norm, these personal touches vanished. Today, we juggle our bags, coats, and coffee cups through crowded aisles, reminders of how convenience quietly replaced hospitality. 6. Santa's workshop and the Toyland parade. Every December, department stores transformed into enchanted kingdoms. Santa's workshop wasn't just a photo booth, it was a full experience, with elves, fake snow, and toy trains circling winter scenes. Some stores even hosted parades where Santa arrived in grand style, sometimes on real reindeer or horse-drawn sleighs. For children, it was pure magic. For parents, it was tradition. But as big box toy stores and online shopping took over, the charm of Toyland dimmed. Santa moved to the mall, the parades stopped, and the old department store Christmas faded into nostalgia. But for those who remember, it still glows warmly in the heart. 7. The personal shopper. In the golden age of department stores, you didn't just browse, you were guided. Personal shoppers knew your taste, your size, even your favorite colors. They helped men choose suits, brides find dresses, and families pick gifts. They were part stylist, part confidant. As shopping grew more impersonal and mass-produced, the personal touch disappeared. Catalogs replaced conversations. Then came online shopping, where algorithms do the choosing. But they'll never replace the feeling of someone saying, "I found something that's so you." That's a kind of luxury that can't be digitized. 8. The store Santa phone line. During the 1950s and 60s, some department stores offered children a magical phone number they could call to speak with Santa Claus. Operators or voice actors would answer, asking what toys the kids wanted, spreading cheer across the line. In an age before smartphones, this was pure wonder, a direct line to the North Pole. Parents cherished those moments, watching their kids' faces light up as Santa remembered their names. But as technology advanced and privacy concerns grew, the Santa phone line faded away. Now kids can video call the North Pole online, but somehow the mystery feels smaller. 9. The beauty counter makeovers. The department store beauty counter was once a rite of passage. Rows of polished bottles, glamorous lights, and friendly attendants ready to give free makeovers. Teen girls would come with their mothers, learning how to wear lipstick for the first time. It wasn't just about cosmetics, it was about confidence. You walked away with a new shade and a new sense of self. But as brands moved to standalone stores and online tutorials replaced human touch, those spontaneous makeovers became rare. The counters still exist, but the magic, that personal sparkle, has dimmed. 10. The grand store restaurant. Before fast food and delivery apps, department store restaurants were destinations of their own. Think linen napkins, chandeliers, and waitresses in pressed uniforms. Families would dress up just to have Sunday lunch at the store after church. Dishes like pot roast, chicken pot pie, and strawberry shortcake became classics. Stores like Macy's and Hudson's were famous for them, places where generations shared meals and memories. But as retail struggled to stay afloat, restaurants were the first to close. The laughter, the clinking of dishes, the smell of baked rolls, all replaced by empty floors and echoing halls. Department stores once felt like small cities, when full of life, light, and warmth. They were where holidays began, where memories were made, and where community thrived. Now they live mostly in our memories, in the scent of an old perfume, a holiday jingle, or the feel of a brass elevator handle. If this trip down memory lane brought back a few smiles, give this video a like, share your favorite store memory in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories from the past. Because here on American Rewind, we believe the past isn't gone. It's just waiting for us to remember.